Hi guys, I hope you're doing really well and welcome to my channel. My last video was about manifestation and you guys seem to have received it so well, so I just thought why not make more content on a similar topic. So my today's topic is going to be detachment, and I know this is a popular topic right now, and I am a huge, I love YouTube, so I'm always on YouTube and I see so many videos about detachment, but to be honest, those videos don't even scratch the surface, because the power of detachment and how it should be a way of life and not just a way of getting a person or getting a job or getting money. I mean, it's so much deeper than that, and I really want you guys to understand how important it truly is. This journey since a while now, I'm sure you've heard this sentence that you are not your body and you're not your mind as well. And this is something that I also knew since the last 5 years, but I had no idea what it truly means or how it's gonna serve me or how I should take it or what I should do with it. But I would like to explain that to you today. So we are not our body, right? We are universal consciousness, and again, what's inside of me is inside of you. It's an essence, it's a kind of, it's consciousness, it's knowledge, and it's inside each and every one of us. The people who meditate so much, they have figured this out. Honestly, I still don't meditate, and I would like to do it because it's key. But yeah, inside each one of us there is this energy which knows a lot. It is usually called our higher self, which is like the extension of the consciousness that we are a part of. I have one, you have one, everyone has it. But when we are stuck in our egoic minds and our limitations, we aren't able to see things clearly. And okay, I'm gonna give you an example. All right, like imagine you are watching a horror movie and you are so engrossed into it, right? Like if something happens in that horror movie, you get a setback, because that's because you're attached to it, your attention is flowing to it, so you are identified with it. And if you just think that it's not a horror movie, it's just like a boring movie, and you're just like sitting back and just like watching it like that, you are not gonna get affected. Like when they have jump scares, it wouldn't really matter to you, because you are like just watching it like it's a movie, it's a screen, a movie is playing, and it doesn't really matter because you're not really identified with it. So what really happens is that in the 3D world, in our physical world, we are attached to our bodies, right? We are also attached to our senses, which, I mean, it would be hard to not be attached to that, because like that's all we've ever known. But I would like to invite you into this perspective that we aren't really these things. We are actually the wisdom inside of it, and it's important for us to separate ourselves from our mind and body, and also our inner self, which is the all-knowing higher self, which has all the creativity in the world. So what really happens when you detach, you start living the world as if everything is a boring movie. And it does not mean that you won't enjoy it. Honestly, it probably means that you will see things for what they really are. Because, imagine you're somewhere and you're wearing like glasses, right? And then you have like 2-3 shades on top of that glasses, so they're like multiple layers that are like stopping you from seeing the clear reality of things. Imagine you just take that, all of that layers off, and in this context, the layers are the limiting beliefs, your attachment to your identity, to your self concept, whatever culture you grew in, like you will be attached to that, or how people over there operate. So basically all of these like layers that kind of like stop you from seeing things for what they really are, those are the basically the limiting beliefs that you have to like get rid of, and it is the attachment basically. So if you don't identify with it, you will be able to see people that you love for who they really are, and you will have your capacity to love them would increase like many folds, and basically it will just be a much more positive life. I think a person who is detached and who is actually connected to their inner self, they are living this world in the present moment, and everything happens in the present moment. If you're married to the present moment, like you're living like from now to now to now, and creation happens in the present moment. If you want a manifestation, and if you're completely present and there is nothing, no obstruction from your past or thoughts about the future, which are all identifications, which are all these barriers that are like making you not see clearly, then you are at a point where you are a creator. You can bring about anything into awareness. And usually when you're detached, you don't really have many thoughts. You are just living in the present moment, and thoughts are these electromagnetic interference. It's not really, it's usually a sign of like a malfunction, you know. It, I mean, that's extreme, but like, you know what I mean. Like, it's not really there to help us. It is something that we have thought of, like we're trying to predict something in the present or in the future based on something that happened in the past, which again is an identification. So the point is, you need to detach, because life just becomes so much sweeter. You become like the most lively, the most full of life you can be is when you're detached. And honestly, most of the times, you know, you hear that detached, yeah, detached people are cold, detached people are this, that, but no, that's like, that's a very negative way to look at it. Detachment actually brings all of your power back to you. You know, if you want to create something, you have all of your energy. When you're basically attached to something or a person or a job or your status or whatever, your Instagram, if you are an influencer, how many followers you have, you've no idea how much of your energy you like give away. It's like outside of you. And I think the ultimate, our ultimate responsibility to our own selves and the people who we love, I mean, I would think so, is that we have to get our power back. We have to be who we are in our essence, and that's just how we should live life. And everything happens from there. You know, you will just see that anything that you wanted will come to you effortlessly. There is not going to be too much effort, and you will just be present moment to moment. Like, you will be present with everyone. Your focus will be on a high. You will be in a flow state. When you're in a flow state, basically there are no thoughts in flow state. So like, that's what we should all aspire to be and to get at. Hopefully this resonated with you, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you would like me to make videos in Hindi, I would love to do that. Let me know if that's something that you would like as well. All right, bye guys.